And welcome everyone to Paintsville High School, home of the 15th Region Girls Volleyball Tournament. We got two games coming up for you tonight. You got the very first game will be Shelby Valley, who beat JC in opening round play to advance, taking on Floyd Central, who got past Pike Central. And then in the nightcap, it will be Betsy Lane and homestanding Paintsville. Should be two good games tonight. I'm Coach May. We'll have Beth Justice with us tonight, and also Kevin Jones producing. Caden Aaron doing whatever Caden Aaron does. He's here at least. So we'll have all the girls volleyball action right here live from Paintsville High School on the D&D Sports Network tonight. I want to take a quick second to thank all of our sponsors. George Swain at State Farm, Castle's Jewelry, Made to Crave, Jim Moore Services, Double Quick, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace Solid Rock Development, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Southside Mall, Unique Boutique, Pikeville, Kentucky, Tommy's Auto Sales, Black Log, Kentucky, Crum Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky at Bruce Walters Ford. Kevin Jones, should be two pretty good ones tonight.
Absolutely. This is the semifinals, Coach. I mean, it's win or go home, right? So the winner will advance to the championship game, and I'm excited.
Well, listen, every hit gets a little bit harder. Every serve gets a little bit harder. I mean, when it's win or go home, everything starts to tighten up a little bit. I mean, it is what it is. It's fun to watch tournament time in any sport.
Absolutely, guys. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll come back and tell you what we know about both teams here tonight. So we'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports. We're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
Back here live from Paintsville High School, guys. You see on your screen the tail of the tape of both teams. Shelby Valley's coming in with a 31-5 record, 1,233 kills, 12.8 kills per set, 129 blocks, 1,118 assists, 275 aces. The Jags come in with a 16-12 record, 851 kills, 9.3 kills per set, 152 blocks, 767 assists, 247 aces, Coach. That's the tail of the tape of both teams.
That's some daggone good serving.
Absolutely. Now let's take a look at the leaders for Shelby Valley. Number 10, Miley Riddle, comes in with 704 kills, 351 digs. Shania Linton, 318 kills, 62 blocks. Number 3, Lindsey Baldwin, 78 kills and 30 blocks. 21, Taylin Johnson, 934 assists and 64 aces. Number 13, Riley Perry, has 278 digs, 27 aces. And number 16, Aaron Elkins, has 242 digs and 35 aces, Coach. And that's for the leaders for the Shelby Valley Wildcats. Now let's take a look at Floyd Central, the Jags. Number 9, Chloe Howard coming in with 266 kills and 55 blocks. Number 11, Cadence Lafferty has 250 kills and 211 digs. Number 5, Riley Daniels, 219 kills and 35 aces. Number 2, Lydia Wallace, 712 assists. And number 3, Miley Thornsberry, 225 digs and 14 aces. And that's your tail of the tape and leaders on both sides, Coach. I expect a really, really good, when you get this deep into action, you're in the semis, you know it's going to be a really good matchup.
Absolutely. And you know, everybody considers, well, I mean, it's widely considered around the region that Molly Riddle and Kylie Kenner are 1 and 1A.
Absolutely. Guys, we're going to step out, and you can see our sponsors scrolling across the screen. We'll be back, and Beth Justice and Coach May will be on the call tonight.
And we're back here at Paintsville High School where we got regional volleyball action. I'm Coach May alongside Beth Justice. She'll be on the call tonight. I'm just going to kind of hang out and help her as much as I can. We got Kevin Jones producing. And we should have a couple of good games here tonight, Beth. I'm excited to see how it unfolds here.
I am too. Now, I've not seen these two teams now. I'm from the 14th region. I'm sorry, everybody, but I'm from a different region, so it'll take me a little bit to get these girls' names down packed and get them going. Surely if I can get through the first set, I ought to do a lot better. But I'm real excited about these teams. I'm watching them warm up, both athletic as can be, and both of them wanting to win because they don't want to go home.
Well, I think Shelby Valley won the All-A this year, the single-A tournament in the 15th region.
Okay.
And, I mean, I watched them one time, watched Floyd Central a couple of times, and they're pretty good. Both teams, it should be a pretty evenly matched game. Should be fun to watch. And then on the nightcap, we got Paintsville and Betsy Lane, who we saw both of them this week we had. Yeah,
last night I saw both of them play, and it was two very exciting games that came about, and I was really impressed with the Liberos from both teams, as well as the teams that not able to make it here. But the Liberos last night showed off. I was really proud of them, and they come out, and you can tell why they are in that position.
The libero is a defensive stopper. Is that?
Well, she's the defensive specialist. She's the A girl for the passing. So, and you could tell it last night because they were digging them up from everywhere.
The little Bevins girl from Belfry, and I know Belfry lost, but like one set, she had probably 10 digs. I mean, she was just throwing her body everywhere, and that's so impressive.
Absolutely. And 5 of those were probably right in a row. And coming off of
Jaden Gerald.
Yes.
The Gerald girl, and she hits it very hard.
Yes. Yeah, there was nothing light about that at all.
No, it was a pretty exciting to watch.
Yes, it was.
And Shelby Valley won night one. They beat Johnson Central to advance. Floyd Central beat Pike Central to advance. And we're getting ready to announce the start lineups. I'm sure they'll do the national anthem and the Pledge of Allegiance, as they always do here at Paintsville, which I think is so cool.
I love that. Well, we are getting ready to have the national anthem, and then we'll have the rosters of both teams and the starting lineups, and we will be back in action.
This is the only place I've ever been that actually does the national anthem prior to game.
Yeah. Well, we do the national anthem.
I think it's so neat.
Yes.
They do it at North Central too?
Yeah.
I did not know that. I've been to a ball game there though. And we're about ready here for the lineups. I'll tell you another thing that I really like about volleyball is the benches are so active in cheering, and they all got their own little cheers, the way they celebrate aces, kills. I think it's so neat.
Yes. I've lost my pen somewhere.
Well, I have one you can use if you need it.
Well, I think I've got one here. All right, we are back here. I'm sorry. We are giving the rosters out, and we'll go through the rosters. We have the guest on the scoreboard tonight, which is Floyd Central. We have number 1, Katie Stumbo, sophomore. Lydia Wallace, number 2, senior. Miley Thornsberry, number 3, senior. Riley Daniels, number 5, senior. Chloe Howard, number 9, senior. Cadence Lafferty, number 11, junior. Kendall Baker, freshman, number 14. And we have Reagan Lafferty, number 17, sophomore. And Ava Bailey, number 21, sophomore, for the Floyd Central Lady Jaguars, which is coached by Nathan Lafferty. And then we are on the home team on the scoreboard, which is Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats. We have Lindsay Baldwin, number 3, sophomore. Michaela Price, number 4, junior. Abby Little, number 9, sophomore. Miley Riddle, number 10, junior. Savina Linton, number 12, sophomore. And I'm sorry if I messed that up. I tried my best. Riley Perry, number 13, junior. Sophie Reed, number 15, junior. Aaron Elkins, number 19, sophomore. Taylon Johnson, 21, sophomore. Isabella Gravely, number 24, freshman. Savannah Church, number 25, sophomore. And Audrey McPeak, number 22, freshman. They are also coached by Brian McCoy and Misty Riddle of the 59th region. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to start this game. First set in the semifinals on Wednesday night here in Paintsville, Kentucky. We are at the 15th regional tournament, the third night. Tomorrow night will be the finals.
The finals, yeah. I'll tell you, that's what KJ and I were talking earlier. Everything gets a little bit harder when it's win or go home. I mean, it's time to clutch up now.
Yes. And we're going to see who's the ones that's going to be left standing and be ready to play for tomorrow night to go for that title. So we're ready for the lineups on the Shelby Valley side, and they're getting ready to check Floyd Central. We've got the libero for the Floyd Central side, Miley Thornsberry, number 3, already coming in. And we also have Michaela Price, the libero for Shelby Valley, already in. And it looks like that Floyd Central won the toss. And like I said, it'll take me a minute to get these ladies' names down.
Wow.
And we have our first ace.
Good start for the Jags.
Yes. Wildcats just not able to get to behind that ball. We go back, and we have Perry to the setter. Oh, and number 9, Howard there to block that ball in the middle. Sometimes that's why you just don't go straight down the middle. You want to go to one of the sides. Nice job by Price. Riddle hitting to the back row, but hits it long, but there was a touch. So we have number 21 coming up for our first hit on Shelby Valley side, Johnson. Johnson with the serve. Johnson and hits into the net. Looks like Johnson is the setter for Shelby Valley.
Sometimes it seems to me that the team that is ranked the highest comes in a little tight. They got expectations.
Yeah.
A little harder to play sometimes with.
That was Lafferty, Cadence Lafferty, and that was Riddle with the hit, with the score. So we've got three serving two. We've got number 13, Perry, back. She's a junior for the Wildcats. Going to Thornsbury. We got Howard hitting. Riddle back to hit. Up. Nice up by Wallace. Price to Riddle. Wallace, little backwards pass, and they try to go over with the free pass. That was Daniels not able to get that pass down to the other side. Perry setting to Wallace. Riddle with the hit. Nice up by Thornsbury. And that was by Howard, but went long. Have Perry back. Good. Nice job by Price to keep it on play, and just not able to get it over by Daniels. Perry still back. She served about 4 in a row now.
Yeah. That's what I was getting ready to say. She scored about 4 in a row here.
Yeah. Nice job getting that ball up by Perry and real hitting. And Thornsbury just not able to keep it under control.
Riddle is considered by a lot. Her and the Callie Kenner 1 and 1A.
Yes.
As the top 2 players in the region.
Yes. Thornsbury's just got to move over a little bit more in front of that ball. Can't reach. All right, Perry still up, back serving. Good up by Lafferty. Nice block by the Cats by Gravely and Baldwin. And we have a timeout. We will be back here shortly.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank in Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
And we're back here live. Paintsville High School, Shelby Valley leading this first set 8-3 over Floyd Central. Coach May, Beth Justice. Shelby Valley started out a little shaky, but they're rolling right now.
Yes. Yeah, that's already a different wall. Thornsbury, nice up. Wallace hits. Riddle hits. Good job by Thornsbury to get that ball back up. Very nice push. Nice back set to Gravely, but goes into the net. Here we go with Floyd Central, Jaguars serving 4, serving 8.
I think it's Chloe Howard.
Yes. And goes long. They really needed that to kind of stop some of these points.
Yeah, but, I mean, Howard served, 5 straight, 6 straight?
6. So, well, we just went back-to-back with 2 long serves. That was by Price. I tell you, that's about like a free throw in basketball. Can't stand to have those.
No, they're backbreakers.
Yes.
They kill your momentum.
Yes, they do. And we have Ava Bailey back to serve for the Jaguars. Nice up by Price to Johnson to Riddle, and Riddle just goes over a little bit. Nice pickup. Thornsberry sends it over. Johnson to Riddle. Riddle goes between the middle back and the line and scores. Riddle's going back to serve. 10 serving 5 in set number 1. Wildcats leading. Nice serve. Not stopping Lafferty to pick that up. Thornsberry puts it over as a free ball to Johnson. 2, yes, number 12, Linton.
Sanaa Linton, and I think she's just a sophomore.
Yes, she is.
Big, tall, athletic-looking girl, though.
Yes. Riddle back to serve. Nice serve and in. Ace.
I think the jump serve just looks so hard.
That's a lot of timing you got to work on.
Timing, that's what it is. Kind of like a pull-up jumper basketball is something you do hundreds and hundreds of times a day, I guess, to get good at it.
Nice shot by Bailey. And going over. And, oh, they're calling right on the line. Nice shot by Bailey to get that ball over. We have Daniels back to serve. Riddle over from back row and hits long. Coach is over here telling him to simmer down, stay under control, keep your composure. 7 serving 12. Daniels up by Riddle, sends it over. We're going to have a free ball. Linton puts it over. We have Wallace setting to young lady over there on the side. Nice tried to go down the line, and that was by Cadence Lafferty. It's a nice try to hit right down that line. We have a substitution coming in, Stumbo coming in for the Jaguars. And we also have number 19, Elkins, going back to serve for the Cats. Run up to Wallace and still not able to get it over there. Lafferty, Cadence Lafferty.
So, didn't used to be in volleyball you had to serve the score?
Yes. You're trying to tell my age now.
No, I'm telling mine for sure. I'm old. Because I always thought that you had to serve the score point.
Yes. Puts it over. Nice hit. Lafferty got that one. Riddle from the back row and just not able to get high enough. Yes, this has been a game changer, having the rally scoring. And I believe that's why they went up to 5 sets instead of just 3. It made it go so much faster.
Right. That's what I was going to say. They done it probably to speed up the game.
Yes. Nice hit by Linton. Linton's going out, and Church coming in to serve.
I'm kind of the old school. I think when it's game point, you ought to have to serve to win.
Yeah. Tried to use that net, but Bailey was there to get it. And number 9, Howard, getting it down. So we have Linton coming back in the back. I thought she was coming back in. I believe there was just an exchange to get the Librero back in the ball game.
I tell you, Chloe Howard's had several big plays early on in this match.
Yes. Got Wallace back. Up to Perry. Perry going back to hit. Oh, overpass, but able to keep it under control. Riddle goes to Perry. Perry gets it in. Going over to Cadence Lafferty and gets it up, but they're calling number 3, Baldwin, into the net for the Lady Cats. So we will have 10 serving 15. We have a substitution with Reed coming into the ball game. And we have Wallace back to serve for the Jaguars. Nice up. Going to Riddle in the back row. Good job by Thornsberry to get it up to Wallace. To Baker, and Baker scores. Excuse me on that. I believe she took a little power off on that, and we will be back with the timeout by the Wildcats.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes.
And we're back here at Paintsville High School. It's Floyd Central trailing Shelby Valley 15-11, but making things interesting here early in this first set.
Yes. So we have Wallace back serving. So Johnson to Perry. Perry hits it over, and we're going Lafferty, Cadence Lafferty. Nice job by Johnson to get it up. I'm sorry, that was Perry getting it up. Thornsberry with the dig, and Howard shoving it back. Elkins gets it up. Nice job. Nice job. Kendall Baker getting it over on Shelby Valley and scoring.
And I'll tell you, that's twice Baker snuck up here and got one down.
Yes, it is. And we got a substitution on Shelby Valley side. We have number 32 coming in, and I do not have her on the roster, and I'm totally sorry.
Audrey McPeak.
Audrey McPeak, 32 or 22?
32.
Okay, so she's, okay. Nice job. And she comes in.
And McPeak comes in and makes her presence felt immediately.
Absolutely.
Finally, they stopped the serve of Floyd Central. They had racked off about 5 straight.
Nice job. Way to come in and make your presence known. So we got Johnson back. Johnson serving into the net, and that's been a problem for Shelby Valley tonight so far. They've had 2 to 3 serving straight in the net. So we have, I believe that's number 11, Cadence Lafferty back there. Get the ball. Riddle's going to hit. Lafferty to put up to Wallace, to Howard. And we're going to call that, and they're calling in the net.
Very impressed with Chloe Howard here.
Yes.
This first set.
She said she is not going home tonight. She's a senior, and she does not want to go. Going out to Riddle. And they just not be able to come back from that. And Riddle was I don't know if you noticed that, but she was really good about staying under control, and she knew that she was going to be early if she went on. Noticed that the set was a little bit higher than normal for her, and she waited on it and jumped straight up.
That's what I was telling you earlier. I got to watch her a couple of times, and she's extremely high IQ kid.
Now, Howard sends it to the back corner. Nice job by Price to get it back in the game. Send it over by Reed. Thornsberry. Both teams are digging the balls up really good. Nice job by Perry. Riddle going over. Nice. Thornsberry gets it up to Wallace. Daniel's not able to get it on over. So it's hard to judge that ball coming back down from that high on him getting and moving. So we've got Perry back to serve. Up by Daniels. Nice hit by Howard. Nice job. I'm telling you, she's mean it. She does not want to go home. We've got the Jaguars within 3 now of the Wildcats. Howard with the serve. Johnson gets it up. And Reed not able to get it over to finish the job.
And Chloe Howard showing some power
Yes,
around
she
the
is.
net and doing a good job defensively as well.
Yes, Jaguars were within 2. Set number 1 up by Riddle. Johnson, Riddle's going after, and she scores. Right on the inside of that line. We have Baldwin back in the ball game and going back out, and then we have Linton back in the ball game. So we have Price going back to serve for Baldwin. And it's kind of a crazy concoction about how they get players in and out of there with that Librero.
Oh,
On the middle
absolutely.
with Daniels going. Nice job by Prost to get it up to Riddle. Way to stay under control. Riddle's able to hit that opposite side.
Yeah, and that I call that the sneaky shot. They wind up like they're going to try to kill it, and then they just tap it over. Just a little sneaky tap.
Yes.
KJ makes fun of me,
Yes.
but
Nice try by Reagan Lafferty to get the ball over.
that's what it is, right? It's sneaky.
It's
A little trickery.
yeah. Price still back serving, 21-16. And going to the back row to Howard. Howard goes. Johnson gets it up. Got Riddle. And Riddle scores. And we've got a timeout by the Jaguars. We will be back in a few minutes with D&D Sports.
If you want to make your dream home come true, call Solid Rock Development today. Check out some of these interior and exterior jobs they've done over the past few years. Solid Rock Development is making custom dream homes come true at a great price. Family owned, family operated, and faith backed. Give us a call today at Solid Rock Development.
Still trying to.
And we're back here. Shelby Valley 22, Floyd Central 16. Got a good one going on, Beth.
Yes, this is just set number 1. And they've been back within 2, Jaguars have. And now we've got Lafferty getting it up. Going over by Howard, and Howard goes, she tries to hit that back corner, and that was a nice try by her. But Price went with it and realized it was going to be out of bounds. So we still got Price serving. Back, he's 23, serving 16. Price with the serve. Nice job by Daniels. Daniels hits from the back row. She hits from the back row, but she was really front row, and Riddle goes down the line and scores. We are at match point for the Lady Wildcats.
And Miley Riddle, as this set has went on, she's played huge.
Yes. Price with the serve. Nice job by Daniels. Thornsberry to get it up. Wallace puts it over. And short, nice job by Riddle, but Riddle goes in. That's all she could do. There was no way she was going to keep from going in that net.
I think I'm impressed that they stay out of the net as much as they do, as much as they're up that close. And it looks like it would be so hard to get a ball over that comes out of the net.
Yes.
I think that looks like that. I've never played any volleyball, so.
Yep, it's a fun sport. We got Bailey back to serve up by Price. Johnson to Riddle. Riddle just goes over. She tries to hit that honey hole and just not able to. Daniels goes and gets through the blockers. Bailey back to serve again. 18 serving 24. Now they got to stay in. It's been still match point for Shelby Valley. And Riddle just hit. Nice job by Lafferty. Get it up. Thornsberry still moving it up, and Daniel gets it over. Free ball. We've got Perry to Johnson to Riddle. Nice job by the Jaguars to get it back over. still it's still in play, going to Linton, and Linton stops the game there. With Shelby Valley with set number 1 at 25-18.
We'll be right back with set number 2 on the D&D Sports Network. And we're back here at Paintsville High School. Shelby Valley taking set 1 of the first of 2 games tonight. And once again, I want to thank all of our sponsors for making these games possible. This regional tournament: George Swain at State Farm, Castle's Jewelry, Made to Crave, GMR Services, Double Quick, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crease, Solid Rock Development, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Southside Mall, Tommy's Auto Sales, Unique Boutique of Pikeville, Kentucky, Crumb Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, and Bruce Walters Ford. And you can see our numerous other sponsors scrolling across the bottom of your screen, top left-hand corner. We sure appreciate all of them. We won't be able to do these games without them. And it's a very, very competitive first set here tonight.
Yes, it was close the majority of the time until the last little bit. The Jaguars fought back. They got back in the ball game, and they're not quitting. I've been really impressed by Howard on the Jaguars side, and she's hitting determined. She does not want to go home tonight.
Well, you were talking too about Libreros early on, that they're more of a defensive specialist, and both Libreros, the number 4, Michaela Price for Shelby Valley, probably had the last 5 serves of the game.
Yes.
And then Miley Thornsberry from Floyd Central has I don't know how many digs.
Nice job by Howard. Front row there. So we'll start off again with the Jaguars on the scoreboard first, as they did the last game. And let's see if we can keep it back there. Cadence Lafferty back to serve for the Jaguars. 2, Johnson. No, I'm sorry. Riddle goes and hits and scores. That was number 19, Aaron Elkins, getting that ball up to Johnson and over to Riddle. So we do have Perry back to serve.
I have come to learn in this game that the setter is just as important as the person trying to get the kill.
Yes,
I have
absolutely
figured that out. And communication is absolutely vital in volleyball.
Yes. Johnson out to Riddle again. Riddle hits. Thornsberry, nice dig. Howard gets it up. Thornsberry sends it over. Johnson, Perry to Johnson to Riddle. Nice job. Thornsberry gets it up to Wallace. Wallace scores. Daniels scores. That was Wallace setting her up. Couldn't get off the name. Nice job. We have Howard back to serve. It is 2 serving 1. Got Johnson coming up. Riddle. Johnson goes back to Riddle. Up. Nice try by the Jaguars. Just not able to get it back over.
And Riddle just tapped it over instead of trying to kill it, just kind of hit it where they ain't.
Yes. Well, that's a little honey hole that it's open. It's kind of tricky how to take care of that. Got Price to serve. Goes to Daniels. And Howard sends it to the back row. Nice job by Price. Getting it up. Linton gets it to Riddle. We've got Wallace back up to Baker. Baker gets it up, and yes, and we have Johnson to Linton. Linton just hits it right over. Her coach is wanting her to work on that little dipsy-do there with her hand just to curve that ball down a little bit. Price serving again. Howard puts it back over. Johnson up to Price. Price goes to Riddle, and Riddle just puts it right over the blockers. Nice job there.
I think that's more impressive than the kill, that they have the wherewithal to be able to see the floor that well. Like a no-look pass.
Yeah. Nice hit over. Price up to Johnson to Riddle. Riddle hits. Nice try by Howard to get that ball back up. She was there, just not able to keep it under control. Now that's just game smarts, just like when you're in basketball.
Well,
you are able to read the floor.
Well, Riddle keeps them guessing because she mixes it up a lot.
Thornsberry puts free ball to Perry, to Johnson, to Linton. There he goes. Oh, they called that out. I thought it was right on the inside of that line, but they're a lot closer than I am. So we have Bailey coming into the ball game to serve for the Jaguars. It'd be 3 serving 5.
The ball must have went outside. There she comes with it.
So Bailey with the serve. And goes short. But she's going to come back. She says, just bring it to me. I'll make this back up. And we have Riddle back to serve. Riddle jump serves. Hits the top of the net, and it just slows the ball down just enough to get that defensive player just off her.
If you could do that on purpose every time, that would be a cheat code, right? But you can't.
I always say the net was her friend when that happens. Yeah. No way she had the net that time. Nice job by Thornsberry to Wallace to Daniels. Nice job by Johnson to get it up, but just a little bit of an overpass.
So how should you play that coming off the net? Behind you? I mean, when it rolls down the net.
You're not going to play it behind you. You're going to have to play it in front of you. You just got to try to pop it up the best you can for somebody else to get to it.
Yeah, because sometimes it comes right out of the bottom of the net, and it's almost impossible to do anything with.
Yes. So we've got Aaron Elkins back to serve for the Lady Cats. Goes to Bailey, over to Wallace. Nice job. I believe that was Cadence Lafferty, and Linton there hitting. Nice job. She says she just jumps from her feet and goes up, it seems like. I don't know if that's what I'm just catching her to do or what. Just seems like she just jumps from the floor and goes straight up. No stepping into it or not. Anything.
Just dead
nice
vertical.
By Bailey to Wallace. And Reagan Lafferty not able to get it over. Hit the tape on the top of the net. So we have a timeout by the Jaguars, and we will be right back with D&D Sports Network.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crum Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602, located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today, Crum Funeral Home.
And welcome back as we got Shelby Valley leading the second set, 10-4. And once again, Floyd Central jumps up early, just not able to sustain the lead as Shelby Valley's.
And we've got Elkins back to serve to Bailey, to Wallace. Oh, nice try by Cadence Lafferty, but blocked.
And I think that was Sanaa Linton again. She's playing huge in this second set right now.
She has. Elkins back again to serve. 11 serving 4. Nice job by Wallace to get that ball out of the net. To Johnson, to Linton. Thornsbury gets it up to Wallace. Back over to Lafferty. Nice up by Riddle. They're going to go back to Riddle in the back row. Nice job by Bailey to get it up there. She gets it over. Riddle goes to Perry. Perry gets it over. Nice job by Riddle. Nice try. Some fans were wanting that ball to be on. They thought that was on the opposite side, outside of the stick there, but it was not.
So the stick is kind of like a foul pole.
Yes, it's right on the line. So, but if you hit it, it's out of play. Nice job by Cadence Lafferty up there. Going back, going to Riddle, and she got it over. It went over on the net. Nice job by Thornsbury. Get back over to Cadence Lafferty to score.
It was a good job by Floyd Central playing that one off the net, actually.
Yes, it was. 6 serving 11. So we have Thornsbury to serve. Nice serve by Thornsbury. Well, the Wildcats were not even, they had no clue who was going after that ball.
No, she hit it low and hard. And
yes.
Nobody even got a finger on it.
Yeah, I just really don't think they were ready. Thornsbury, Riddle gets it up. Johnson goes up to try to block, to get it over, back to Riddle. Riddle gets it over, Thornsbury up to Wallace, to Howard. Nice job by Price, to Johnson, to Perry. Thornsbury to Wallace, to Lafferty, and Lafferty goes down the line and scores for the Jaguars. And we have a timeout now by the Lady Wildcats. She says, we got to talk about this, and we will be right back with D&D Sports Network after this few.
I started at Double Quick as an associate when I was still in high school, and I quickly realized that there was a career in front of me.
Whenever I was a store manager, I graduated college and I expected to leave about a year after graduation. I knew that this was a place that I could continue to grow, I could continue to be challenged both personally and professionally, and that's the reason that I'm still here today.
Start your career today at Double Quick.
Apply at doublequick.com and start your career today.
Stiff.
And we're back here live on the D&D Sports Network. Paintsville High School's Floyd Central coming back in this one, down 11-8 to Shelby Valley. Second set.
Thornsbury to serve to Elkins, to Johnson, to Linton. Wallace to Howard, and Howard goes out. She thought they had it, but it was out. That's kind of hard to see, but it was out. Let me refresh that. To my knowledge, it was out. I saw.
Well, they've got a guy on the line on each line, and they got the referees up on the platform, and then you got one stand. I mean, they're going to get 90% of it right.
Yes, 99% of it right. And we have Little into the ball game to serve. Howard hits, and she said that was in. Now, if you look at these officials, the officials are going to call the line that the girls are serving on as well as the line down to their side.
Right.
They're not. Yeah. They can't call on the opposite side. So that was definitely that gentleman's call over there, and he done a great job. To Riddle, to Johnson, to Perry. Perry hits the Thornsbury to Wallace, to Lafferty. And we had Baldwin there to catch it. 14 puts it over. Baker They get it back up. Perry sends it to the back row. Not able to get past that player. Oh! And we have Lafferty to hit the ball, and the blocker's able to slow it down enough to knock the back player off from the speed.
And here comes Miss McPeak again, Audrey McPeak, who checked in earlier and had a couple of big plays.
Yes. So we have Wallace back to serve. Up. And Baldwin has a good hit. She's there. Oh, goes across court by Baker. Riddle goes. Thornsberry says, that's my ball to Lafferty. Riddle gets it up to Johnson. Johnson goes up to McPeak. And we got to be careful about those carries on there if they start going sideways. So we have a switch in the lineup with Baldwin coming out and Reed coming in the game.
And Floyd Central's got this thing cut to 1.
Yes, they do. Up, over pass to Howard, and they fed the Beast. Beast puts it right back down. One thing you cannot do about serving that overpassing when you got players on the front row like Howard. Riddle to Johnson. Johnson's going to go back to Riddle. Riddle's in the back row. We got Wallace going to Cadence Lafferty. Johnson back to Riddle, to Wallace. And that is Stumbo getting it up. Howard gets it up. Johnson switches it on over. Wallace pulls it up. Thornsberry goes to Howard. Well, they try to get it, but she was just a little bit off balance there.
Yeah,
but it was a very nice try.
Chloe Howard has played great tonight.
Yes. So we have here, I'm trying to see the young ladies.
21.
That's 21. That is Miss Johnson, their setter, going to serve to Thornsberry. Howard puts it up for Baker. Nice job by Price. Price gets it up to Johnson to Riddle, shoves it over, and Lafferty goes. Nice job by Elkins to get it up. And Riddle goes again. Nice job by Stumbo. Johnson to Price. Price goes to Riddle. Riddle goes down the line again.
And finally, 3 times, finally Riddle gets one down. But
yes. Stumbo not done a great job back there getting that ball back up from Riddle. So we have again Elkins to serve for the Wildcats. Oh, sorry, Johnson. Johnson goes in the net. And so we have Lafferty, Cadence Lafferty back to serve for the Jaguars. They are only down by 1. Price up to Johnson. Johnson going to Riddle. Riddle hits. Blocked.
That was a great
block. Howard.
Chloe Howard.
Nice block. Shoots it back over, and the Wildcats just not able to get to it. So we have a tie ball game in set number 2 here, Coach Mag. Lafferty to Elkins. Johnson to Riddle. Riddle says, not this time. She gets through the blockers of Howard and Baker.
And you know, Riddle's not.
And that is Riddle's 10th kill of 2 sets.
Riddle's not the tallest girl either.
But she can
she
jump.
hits it with some power.
Yes. So we have Perry back. Howard's going to try to push it to the back corner. And I tell you, that was a great job by Perry to get that ball because I believe it would have been in. And Howard gets it. But it was a nice job by Perry because Price was going to let it go, but that ball was coming down on that line. So one way or another, they still scored, but nice hustle. So we have Howard back to serve. Still tie ball game, and Riddle goes. Howard gets it back, sends it back over. Perry up to Johnson, to Riddle. And they get it again by Baker and Lafferty. They hit it right back in. Price thought it was going out of bounds, and it did not. So now Jaguars have gone up by 1 in set number 2 for the first time.
The Jaguars playing good defense right now.
Yes. Howard to serve to Riddle. Riddle overpasses a little bit. Oh, and I believe it was outside the line, but nobody's calling it. Nobody's calling it. Nobody's calling it. So there may be a replay. Oh, the R2 called it in.
Huh.
That's on the opposite side of the floor, Coach May. There's no way I'm going to make that call.
No, I'm not making no call.
So,
well, I'm looking through this camera, but it looked like it was on the outside of the pole to me.
They went to Howard on the backside. Nice hit to Riddle. Riddle's just going to hit the honey hole. She wasn't going to take a chance on that. So they have gone back up by 1, 17 serving 16. I really thought they may have called a replay on that one, but they didn't. But like I said, I wasn't over there. Price to serve to Wallace. And I believe that was Bailey hitting over or the other Lafferty. Oh, nice to hit it there. Riddle. Howard not able to slow it down. All right.
And once again, Riddle mixes it up a lot.
Yes.
She's really unpredictable how she's going to hit it.
Nice job by Daniels to get that, Lafferty get that ball up. Howard tries to hit it from the back row and just not able to get it over. So we have a timeout by the Jaguars, and we will be back here shortly after we hear from our sponsors with D&D Sports Network.
If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
And we're back here at Paintsville High School, where Shelby Valley is leading Floyd Central 19-16 here in set number 2, regional volleyball action. It's been a good game.
Yes, it has. Howard to Wallace to Daniels, but we had a block by Linton and Gravely there. Not able to get past that. So we have Price still back serving, 20 serving 16. Set number 2, Price serves. Nice job by Daniels to get it up. And Wallace tries to get it back to Daniels, just not able to finish the job.
And this is almost like deja vu of the very first set as Michaela Price goes back to serve, and she raked off about the last 6 in the first set.
Nice serve to try to go short, but Howard was there. Nice job by Lafferty to hit. But Price was there and able to get it back up for Riddle to hit and score. We've got Thornsberry coming back in for Howard to give her a little breather, and we've got Price back to serve, 22 serving 16, set number 2. She tries to go long. We had Lafferty there to get it. Johnson goes to Riddle. Riddle is not able to get it over.
Floyd Central still alive in this one.
Yes.
22-17, and they have some very good servers.
Yes. Well, one of their good servers is coming in for the Jaguars right now is Bailey coming in to serve. She serves back to Price. Price goes up to Perry. Perry shoots to Linton. Perry getting it up to Johnson to Riddle, and Riddle puts it down. Oh, again, we have a miscommunication here. These fans didn't like that call. They thought again that it hit the pole. Didn't see it move. But it's
You couldn't pay me no amount of money
No
to be
way.
an official for any sport.
Riddle to Thornsberry to Bailey. Bailey gets it back up to Reagan Lafferty. Linton goes to hit. Thornsberry gets it up. Nice job by Lafferty. Reagan Lafferty get it back over there. Got Johnson. Price gets it up to Johnson. She goes to Linton. Nice job again. Pulled up. They're going to go to Riddle in the back row, and she took some steam off of it and barely taps it over and hits the honey hole. So we are at match point for Shelby Valley. This is set number 2, 24 serving 17. She goes to serve, and I believe it goes an ace.
Well, that's a good way to end it right there. Beth on an ace, giving them a second set. They lead 2-0, winning set number 2, 25-17. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network. And we're back here as our boy Caden there and keeping us some stats. We like stats, right?
We like stats. So we didn't have them in the first game, but we did this game, and we got some stats here for Shelby Valley. We've got Baldwin. We also have Price, number 4, with 8 digs. We have Riddle with 3 aces, 2 digs, and 15 kills. We have Linton with 4 blocks and 6 kills. Perry, 1 ace, 5 digs, and 1 block. We have Johnson with 1 dig. We have Gravely with 1 block, and we have McPeak with a block. And we come here with the Jaguars. We have Stumbo with 3 digs, Wallace with 1 dig and 1 ace. Thornsberry with 1 ace, and she has 9 digs. She's on fire. Daniels with 1 dig, 1 block, and 2 kills. Howard with 1 dig, 4 blocks, and let's go with 6 kills. We got Lafferty, Cadence Lafferty with 8 digs and 3 kills. Baker, Kendall Baker, we have 2 kills. We have Reagan Lafferty with 4 blocks and Bailey with 1 dig. Now we have started set number 3 here, and Jaguars again are up 1-0 to start the 3rd set. Coming back here, we have Riddle hitting from the back row. Nice job by Stumbo to get it up to Wallace. And we had Daniels Cadence Lafferty hitting the honey hole on Shelby Valley side.
Little sneaky shot.
We have Wallace back to serve, and Perry tries to use her hands, her fingertips to get that, and those are so hard to do on a hard serve. There's so much momentum there. So we have Wallace again, 3 serving 0, and we had miscommunication there a little bit. I believe somebody thought the other one was going to get it, then let it go. But we have already a timeout by Shelby Valley Lady Wildcats, and we will be right back with D&D Sports Network.
We're going to keep this one here and go over our sponsors real quick. We got to pay the bills. I want to thank George Swain at State Farm Insurance, Castle's Jewelry, Made to Crave, Jim Moore Services, Double Quick. Double Quick will be sponsoring our player of the game tonight. Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crace, Solid Rock Development, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Southside Mall, Tommy's Auto Sales, Unique Boutique of Pikeville, Kentucky, Crum Funeral Home, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, and Bruce Waters Ford. You can also see the rest of our sponsors scrolling across the bottom of the screen, top left-hand corner. Go visit those guys on Facebook or in person.
Wallace to Elkins. Oh. Perry goes long, and the Jaguars still have the serve. Wallace has served 5 in a row here now, 5 serving 0. To Shelby Valley, to Elkins, to Johnson, to Riddle. Riddle gets it over to Lafferty. Wallace goes backwards, and Baker puts it down.
I'll tell you, Floyd Central has started out quick in every set, I feel like.
Yes, they have. And they were up this game 6-0 in the set number 3. It's do or die for them right now, and they have got to win this game to stay in it. So we could go to as high as 5 sets. Nice serve by Wallace to Elkins, to Johnson, to Riddle from the back row, and she scores. So we have Johnson going back to serve for the Lady Wildcats. Kind of wish I was down there on the floor, be moving around a little bit. It's a little chilly in here.
Oh, yeah.
I'd say the girls are not saying that. Nice job by number 15 to put it back. It was Reed. Reed gets it back. Jaguars put it back over, but Riddle puts it down.
Yeah, I feel like they got air blowing right on top of us out of these vents.
Yes. I don't know if anybody else is feeling it, but I am. But it makes it nice. So we've got Johnson back to serve. Johnson serves to Thornsberry. Thornsberry goes to Wallace. Howard pushes it over. Nice job by Price to get it up to Johnson, to Riddle. Wallace goes back to Howard. Howard hits, but hits the tape at the top of the net. So we are 3 serving 6 in set number 3. Johnson back to serve. On Howard, up to Wallace. Wallace goes back to Howard, and Howard just miscalculated that one. I know a good man would say it was miscombobulated.
Discombobulated, yeah. Well, I mean, it's so much timing on the.
Yes.
You gotta time the set right, your jump right. It's not as easy as just jumping up there and hitting it.
Yes. Nice job, Baker hitting it. Lady Wildcats just not able to get it down. So we have Cadence Lafferty back to serve. 7 serving 4. Set number 3. Oh, right on the line. Nice job by Cadence Lafferty. Whether she meant to do that or not, she'll take it. It's an ace.
It's like when you bank a three-pointer in.
Right.
You didn't mean it, but you're not going to give those 3 points back.
Absolutely not. I'd say she'll take that with pride. Nice job by Cadence Lafferty. To Elkins. Oh, nice job by McPeets to send it over. Set up by Reed. So we have number 13 coming in, Perry, back into the ball game, as well as Gravely back in the ball game. Coach is just trying to give the girls some rest. Nice job to Lafferty, to Wallace, to Howard. Johnson gets it up. Price goes to Riddle. Riddle hits it. Comes off the blockers up into the stands. Definitely a touch. There was definitely a touch. The girls even know it. I don't know what's the miscommunication. It was definitely a touch.
She hit it off of the blockers.
Yeah. Up in the stands. That's pretty much, you know it's going to be a block. Perry to Cadence Lafferty, to Wallace, back to, nice job to Lafferty. Nice pick up by Price, or I believe they both got there, or Perry up to Riddle, to Johnson to Riddle to get it over, but she hits the top of the net.
That ball doesn't change directions if it doesn't touch somebody or something.
Right. Howard back to serve. Nice up by Price. Johnson goes to Riddle. Riddle knew she had to not get in front of that line. She just hits that honey hole for him.
She's done that several times tonight, too.
Yes, she has.
Little tap shot in there in the middle.
It's smart because they're all going back to defend her long hits backwards, and then she just takes the power from it, and there's just no way. They're back sitting on their heels. Back to Lafferty. Nice job by Price. Price just not able to get it up high enough for someone to get under it.
She throws a change-up on them.
Yes.
What it is, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You send a fastball, you get that change-up every now and then.
Yes. We've got all kinds of sports.
Oh, well, like I said, I know more about the other sports. I don't claim to know, but now I have learned a lot this year. And I enjoy doing it. I like volleyball.
Got Bailey serving to Price, to Johnson, to Riddle, and Riddle said she wants that ball back because she is going back to serve. We've got 8 serving 10. Jaguars still up in set number 3. They need this game to stay in the ball games here. This set, I'm sorry, to stay in. We got Riddle to serve, and she serves out. So we have Daniels going back to serve for the Lady Jaguars. 11 serving 8 in set number 3. Jaguars wants this game. There goes to Perry, to Johnson, to Linton, and Linton puts it down. 17, Reagan Lafferty was there, but just floated down just enough for somebody not to get under it. But it was a good try. Good try by Thornsberry to be there. So we have Elkins back in the ball game to serve. Serves to Bailey. Bailey gets it to Wallace, and she overpasses. Nice job by Johnson to send it back over, but they get it back. Nice job by Thornsberry. Nice up to Wallace. Nice job, and Bailey there to get the ball back. I'm sorry, that was Reagan Lafferty. I don't want to take that from her a bit.
No, that was a nice play.
Yes, it was. Thornsberry back to serve. Nice serve to Riddle. Riddle up to Johnson, to Linton. Linton puts it down.
And Linton's got some serious power, too.
Yes, she does, and she did take a step on that one. I saw that.
Yeah. I noticed that. I've been watching since you said that, and sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't, just according to how she's standing, I guess.
Yes. So we have Church in to serve. Serves to Bailey. Went to Lafferty and then to Howard.
And last night we were here doing the games, and the Gerald kid from Betsy Lane, I saw her several times jump off of 1 foot.
Yeah.
And that's really impressive.
Correct.
To me.
Yes, it is. So we have Wallace back to serve. Wallace serves to Riddle. Riddle overpasses. Johnson tries to get it, but not able. She gets it up once, and nobody there to be able to get that second one, and she just tries. She knows she can't. There's nothing she can do. So we have Wallace still back to serve. 14 serving 10 in set number 3. Up by Riddle to Johnson. She's going to go back to Riddle. Riddle goes to the middle. Nice job by Wallace to get it up. Howard goes, and nice job by Stumbo to put it over there. Riddle hits. Riddle puts it down. Nice job by hustle by both teams here. Johnson back to serve. $11 serving 14 in set number 3. This is do or die for the Jaguars, and Johnson goes long. She was trying to hit that back line, just hit a little bit too much.
Floyd Central's had a chance in every set, though. They've had their opportunities in the first two sets, they hung around for the entire set.
Yes. Now we got Cadence Lafferty back by Elkins to Johnson to Riddle. Riddle gets it over, and they're just not able to do it. 4 hits on the Jaguars. Okay, we have substitution. We've got Gravely coming back in the ball game for the Lady Wildcats. And we have Perry back to serve. Perry serves to Lafferty. Wallace to Howard. They got a block by Riddle. Nice job. Gravely had it. And down by Baldwin. Nice job. Gravely blocked it and then gets it back up, and Baldwin puts it over. And we have another timeout by the Jaguars. This is set number 3. Jaguars 15-13. We will be right back from our sponsors with D&D Sports Network.
You're a great outside shooter, but all the talk this year has been you driving.
It's true. I'm going to be driving a Kia Telluride from Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville.
Right now, get a new Kia Telluride with up to $4,500 off the sticker.
So why Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville?
Because when others won't, Walters will.
Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
And welcome back, Paintsville High School. We got Shelby Valley trailing in this one, 13. Floyd Central's 15. Been a very competitive volleyball game thus far.
It has, and this is a do or die for set number 3 for the Jaguars. If they don't pull this out, but they have it right now. We got Howard getting it up to Wallace. Wallace going over too. Oh, they're calling it outside the line. They're calling it outside the stick. So the Lady Wildcats will get the ball back. Their fans did not like that.
And once again, we're on the opposite side of the gym. It's very hard for us to tell.
Absolutely, absolutely. And some people would call that the ball tells the story and the Lady Jaguar gets it out.
Yeah, ball don't lie, right?
No, that's what they say. Carey serves long. So we got Howard back to serve right now. To Kendall, to Johnson, back to Kendall. Oh, nice job by Reagan Lafferty with the block on Riddle. And they send it back over and nobody able to get underneath that ball. Nice job by the Jaguars. Howard back there still up 17-14 in set number 3. They are not ready. Riddle to Johnson. Johnson goes back to Riddle. Riddle goes to Howard. Howard gets it up to Wallace and nobody there. Got to be ready for anything. You cannot be back on your heels.
And here we got Michaela Price, who proved to be very good at serving the volleyball tonight.
Yes. She's been in that spot the last 2 times for the final score. Price to Cadence Lafferty to Bailey. Johnson up to Price. Price goes to Riddle. Riddle goes to Howard. At Wallace 2. Oh, nice job by Daniels. Blocked by Reagan Lafferty. Riddle throws it back there to the back row to Cadence Lafferty. We got all these Laffertys. Price to Riddle. They free ball it back over to Cadence Lafferty.
Good defense by Winton.
Lipton. Nice job by Price to get it up, and Riddle goes and hits the honey hole.
That's that sneaky shot to the honey pot again. Right in the middle.
I'm trying to distinguish between the Laffertys and get them mixed up myself.
Oh, there's a lot of Laffertys in Floyd County, I guess.
Nice up by Daniels nice try by Reagan Lafferty, but hits the top of the net. We got a tie ball game here in set number 3. We still have Price back serving. Price to Howard. Nice job by Reagan Lafferty to get it up. It went past Wallace.
And once again, Micaiah Price
Oh.
has the last two sets have served wonderfully in the last 4 or 5 points of the game.
Yes. Nice job by Price, and nobody goes after the ball. Daniels gets it up. Just some miscommunication there. Price is back, so they have gone up 19-17. Howard gets it up to Wallace. Wallace gets it to Cadence Lafferty. Johnson going to Riddle. Riddle puts it down. Price still back serving. 20 serving 17, set number 3. Jaguars have got to stop this. Jaguars, I think they've had 2 timeouts. I don't believe they have another one. Overpass to Linton. Linton, tries to go right back down the line, but goes out just a little bit. That was a big break for the Jaguars.
Big break.
Yeah, so we've got Bailey coming back in for the Jaguars, which is a really good server. We've just got information with Riddle having 22 kills on these 3 set games. Riddle goes to hit again. Nice up by Lafferty. Reagan Lafferty gets the ball over to Riddle. Riddle goes. Bailey not able to keep the ball in front of her.
That one went plumb up 5 rows deep into the bleachers.
It did. So that would be 22 kills for her. And the Jaguars, I was wrong on their timeouts, and they have just called a timeout here. So
we'll keep this on here. Go over our sponsors one more time. George Swain at State Farm Insurance, Castle's Jewelry, Made to Crave, Jim Moore Services, Double Quick, Dr. Alan Baldwin at Maynard Chiropractic, Howard Family Pharmacy, Crease Solid Rock Development, Tiffany Todd Duncan Dentistry, Southside Mall, Tommy's Auto Sales Unique Boutique of Pikeville, Kentucky, Crum Funeral Homes, Citizens Bank of Kentucky, Bruce Walters Ford. And Beth, just a little reset. Shelby Valley's up 2-0. And if they can finish this one out, they will move to the championship game tomorrow night where they'll take on the winner of Paintsville, Betsy Lane, who will be up next right here on the D&D Sports
Absolutely,
Network.
absolutely. Well, it's a do or die for the Jaguars. They've got to get this ball back. And we've got Kendall Riddle here serving. Thornsberry gets the ball up to Wallace. Wallace goes to Reagan Lafferty, and they're going to call it out. Oh, the Jaguar, overruled by the R1. Overruled by the R1, and they are giving it back to the Jaguars.
So they're saying there was a touch, right?
Well, all I'm saying is R1 overruled the other one. I didn't see her say a touch. But the line judge on the opposite side was calling a touch. Oh, and we have Cadence Lafferty going off the blockers on the Lady Shelby Valley side, and Jaguars have it back, and they are within 1. So we have Daniels back to serve, serves to Price. Price gets it up to Johnson. Johnson goes to Riddle from the back row. Riddle hits off of Bailey.
And this has been a battle. This set has been a battle.
Neither team wants to stop. Definitely not the Jaguars. The Lady Wildcats are up by 2. We have Elkins in to serve. Elkins serves to Bailey. Bailey sends it back over. Price gets it up to Johnson to Linton, and Linton puts it down. No mistake there.
And so now Linton, once again, coming up big in the final points of the set.
Yes. Elkins back to serve for the Lady Wildcats. They are up by 3. 23 serving 20. Bailey up to Thornsberry. Thornsberry goes to, nice job by Cadence Lafferty to get the ball over. She took the heat off of that one and hit that honey hole where nobody's at. And we got Thornsberry back to serve, 21 serving 23. Riddle up to Linton. Nice job. They're not calling that, but nice job by Perry to get it up. Johnson to Linton. Bailey gets it up. Nice job. It's over. Good job by Perry. Johnson, Linton. Linton puts it down. Nice try by the Jaguars getting it up.
That volley there, the ball never went 5 foot past the net. Just back and forth right in the net.
Yes. So Wallace going over to talk to the R1. We have match point, 24 serving 21, set number 3. Thornsberry gets it up to Wallace. Wallace goes to Howard. Howard pushes it back to the corner. And we had Church there to get it. Nice up by Thornsberry. Nice try. And Jaguars go down 21-25. Set number 3. And we will be back here in a few minutes after our sponsors with D&D Sports.
And we're back here live. Paintsville High School. Shelby Valley defeats Floyd Central 3-0. We've got your double quick player of the game coming up here, Miss Miley Riddle from Shelby Valley. Beth Justice will be interviewing her one more time. Congratulations to Miley. And
hello, Miss Riddle.
Hey, hey.
How's it going?
I'm good.
Feeling a lot better now,
yes,
aren't you?
Yes, for sure.
All right, we got the player of the game here for the double quick, and we come out and just played 3 sets. You started all 3 sets off behind.
Yes, we did.
You all must love to come from behind. How you feel after getting out of this final set here?
I feel great. I'm ready for championship game tomorrow.
All right. How you feel like coming up to the number 1 player of the 15th region?
Wait, what?
I'm sorry. The number 1 team in the 15th region with, I'm sorry, I'm getting it out of control, getting my questions mixed up. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
But how do you come and feel going in? How did this game prepare you for tomorrow night's ball game?
I think this game will prepare us because I know both of these teams out here are very good blocking teams, and the team that we just played was very good at blocking. And as you can tell, we have to be smart whenever people are good blockers, and we have to have good coverage. And I think we did that very good tonight, and we just moved very good tonight. And like you said, we started out down, but doesn't mean you're out. Sometimes you're down, doesn't mean you're out. You got to battle back. That's our motto. And sometimes we do start out slow, and then as you can tell, it doesn't matter sometimes.
That's right. As long as you come back in and you get that W on the end, that's all that matters. So good luck tomorrow, and I hope to be back here tomorrow night to see all these games. It's been very interesting.
Yes.
You guys went back and forth and battled hard. It's a nice job.
Okay, thank you.